Well, hello and welcome. I am so excited to be here with you today. Welcome to 2022. It's the first show of the year, and I'm excited to get this show kicked off. Man, I've been planning this for a minute, and I'm glad we're in the new year. We're starting um, a whole lot of new stuff. So, again, welcome to Talk Leadership with Cedrick. Um, I have so much stuff that I want to share with you tonight. But before we get started, I just want to tell you, I totally appreciate all your support in 2021. It was awesome. Here's some things that you guys supported us on in 2021. And again, it's the first show of the year. So I just want to say thank you for all your support this year. It has been awesome. You know, some of the things you supported us on is Winning with Money program. This is our financial literacy program. The second thing you supported us on is Cut the Cord. It was a show that we were doing every Wednesday at noon. Joanna Rincon and I. It's about taking it to the next level. The next thing was our coaching and mentoring program, Real Life Change program, which is it was a 10-week program, and we did a teaching on 21 qualities of a leader. You supported us on our investing 101 in our investing 101 group. You supported me with the Black Entrepreneurs Institute. Man, you guys supported a lot. Cause and Effect mentoring program. In fact, right after this show, I have another show. I have a call with the folks in Cause and Effects, Grind 365 series, the 10-minute word, Transformation Business Boot Camp. This was our business boot camp that we did for people in Ghana, and the 100K Club, all our holiday sales, Wave Youth Leadership, of course, Talk Leadership, Cedrick on, and then all the businesses that supported us throughout the year. Totally really appreciate you, and I just want to let you know, and I just want to say thank you for that. Now tonight I want to also highlight some of the things that are exciting that we're going to do in 2022. Now let me tell you what, when you come out with new stuff, it's always exciting, it's always fun, and so I'm excited for us to be able to share some of the things that we're going to do in 2022 for each of you. So let's just, you know what? There's no point in delaying it anymore. Let's just go ahead and get started, right? So, 2021, like I said, was a very good year, and I thank you for that. But if you ask me, what am I excited about this year? I'm going to tell you a few things. The first one is our training program. It's and we're going to talk about that shortly. Trust me, you don't want to miss out on the new programs that we're going to be doing. We're going to be coming out with several books this year, and I did not say one, I said several. So stay tuned for that. How you can help us as I talk about this book. You can help us with Wave Youth Leadership. We're going to talk about that. Now, two of the things that I want to briefly mention, and then I'm going to get off into the other stuff that I mentioned. We're going to have soon to be Dr. Shatanya Chapman as one of the co-hosts on the show this year. She is going to be our health consultant. Now, she's going to come on once a month to discuss food and health and help us all learn how to be better consumers of food. Now, you know, we all can do a little bit better in the food department, right? You love holidays and all that junk food and all that type of stuff. Shatanya Chapman is going to come on, and she's a registered dietitian. She is almost done with her PhD, and she's going to be our health consultant. We're going to do something a little bit different this year. We're going to bring her on every month to come and help us. So stay tuned for that. Now, my son and I, Patrick, we're going to do a show on some is a week show. We are going to discuss things between father and son. So we had a conversation, father and son, talking about real problems and real issues that can occur between father and son. You know, we're going to talk about things that help improve father and son relationships. Father and son relationships are tricky. Just as they have a lot of expectations, just as mother and daughter relationships have, right? Expectations, fears, doubts, all of these things. But for so long, the son, idolizes the father, the dad, right? When a son all of a sudden realizes that his father is just a man, a mortal, flawed, he begins to assert himself and his own identity. And sometimes he starts to challenge his father's authority and knowledge. And it also creates bonds for fathers and sons. And let me tell you what, folks, especially in the Black community, we need to have conversations between fathers and sons. So if you are a father, and you want to come on the show, it's called Done by Some, just reach out to me. If you are a son and you want to come on the show with your dad, just reach out to me. If you don't have a dad or a father or a son and you want to come on the show to just talk about men issues, reach out to me. We'll get you booked on the show. Now, we're going to be discussing things, like I said, to strengthen father and son relationships, setting a good example, right? Spending time together, developing shared interests, working together on projects, listening, having conversations, dialogues, things that fathers and sons need to be bonding about. So if you're interested in that, make sure you tune in. It's going to be on Saturdays at 9 a.m. We won't start this Saturday. We're going to start the following Saturday. But that show then will go on and we'll get you on if you want to. Now, I'm excited to talk about this next program. Woo-wee. Let me tell you what. Let me just, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna give you a little sneak peek into the program. So just give me a second here. Let me
position. I just don't have what it takes or know how to apply, Serena replied. Marcia told Serena to talk to her supervisor. That's how I got my manager position. I thought I wasn't ready for management, but I talked to Ross and he showed me how to develop my skills and the steps every manager here takes. We planned out how to get me more training so I could advance. Serena decided to talk to her supervisor. She encouraged Serena to take additional training to prepare for new managerial positions that opened. Serena felt she was finally moving forward.
So there you go. We're going to be launching our new soft skills workshops. Now, these are not virtual workshops. These are going to be live workshops. See, I decided that in 2022, there's no longer a need for us to just teach, to just teach based on a book topic. Right? It's important to help people move up the success ladder with soft skills training. Now, soft skills in the workplace allow organizations to efficiently and effectively use their technical skills and knowledge without being hampered by interpersonal issues, infighting, poor public and market perceptions. So we're going to help teach that and lead that effort this year. Soft skills are crucial part of what makes a strong employee in any organization. And soft skills impact how we communicate with our colleagues, how we problem solve, and they are contributing factor to the long-term success of every organization, even your organization, right? Now, after extensive research, psychologist and author Dan Goleman concluded in his first book, Emotional Intelligence at Work, that when IQ and technical skills are similar, soft skills such as emotional intelligence account for 90% of what makes people move up the success ladder. Now, if you want to move up the success ladder, you want to make sure that you stay tuned here. We're going to show you how to do that, but I'm going to share with you some things. But let me tell you the different categories that we have soft skills training in. Workplace skills is one of the areas. Human resources, career development, personal development, sales and marketing, supervisors and managers, workplace essentials. Now, I'm going to go a little bit deeper for you so you can understand, you can get a better understanding of all the different areas that our soft skills that we can cover for you, right? I want to make sure that you have a clear understanding of some of these workshops. So let's think about in administrative skills, what are some of those workshops? Accountability in a workplace. You know somebody that needs to be accountable, right? Somebody in your office may need to have basic bookkeeping, skills, social media in the workplace, supply chain management. Now, when we move over to career development, we're going to be helping you build your soft skill in assertiveness and self confidence. How many of you need to have more self confidence, right? The next thing is communication strategies, developing creativity, digital citizenship, interpersonal skills, negotiation skills, project management, telecommuting, and what about time management, women in leadership, creativity, thinking outside the box. We're going to be teaching you all of these things. If we look at the HR, human resources, business succession planning. How many of you have a succession plan in place? Well, guess what? We're going to help you understand how to do that. Contract management, crisis management, diversity and inclusion, right? Employee onboarding. We're going to help you with employee recruitment, help you understand generation gaps, hiring strategies, managing harassment in the workplace, millennial onboarding, office health and safety, especially in this time, we all need it. Sensitivity training, talent management, right? Unconscious bias, workplace bullying, workplace diversity, workplace harassment, workplace violence. We're going to teach you in all of these areas. What about personal development? Well, when I said personal development, what do you think I meant? Well, let me tell you what I meant. Um, Mental skills, physical skills, anger management, being a likable boss. How many of you listening tonight know that your supervisor needs to be a more likable boss, right? Critical thinking skills, emotional intelligence, goal setting, increasing your happiness at work, job search skills, managing workplace and anxiety, personal productivity, social intelligence, social learning, stress management, right? Work-life balance. You hear all about it, but you don't know how to do it. So we're going to help you with those things. Let's go into sales and marketing. So you may have a sales team or marketing team. We're going to help you with understanding body language basics. See, understanding body language helps you sell. It's going to provide you with a great set of skills to understand what is not said is just as important as what is displayed. Uh-oh, you see what I'm saying? Right? How to coach salespeople, how to handle your call center, employee recognition, high performance teams. If you want to know about high performance teams, guess what, folks? We have it for you. Marketing basics. If you have someone that's just being promoted into marketing, they want to understand marketing basics. We have that. How to keep your team motivated. You see, everybody get their team motivated at the beginning of the year, but what about in June and July and September, all day August, right? Overcoming sales objections, presentation skills. How many times you go into a presentation, you go, oh my God, this person has no presentation skill. We have a soft skill training for that we're going to be bringing to your organization. Lead generation and prospecting, sales fundamentals, social media, telephone etiquette. I don't know how many times I run into organizations that have problems with telephone etiquette. We're going to help you with this. Now, supervisors and managers, we didn't leave you out. We're going to help you with understanding coaching and mentoring, conducting annual reviews, employee motivation, facilitation skills, leadership and influence, manager management, middle managers, right? Self-leadership, supervising others, team building through chemistry. Ooh, man, we have a lot planned for you. Now let's think about workplace essentials. What type of things you think you need? What you're new to business and you don't understand it. So we give you the ability to have an advantage that everyone wish that they had. We're going to help you recognize how to be a better manager of yourself, how to manage risk better, how to increase critical thinking skills. All of these things help you influence your whole organization and provide you that additional edge you need for success. What about business ethics? Uh-oh. We just call it just really just ethics, right? Business etiquette, civility in the workplace, conflict resolution. I know some organizations need that, right? We're bringing in some customer service training, cybersecurity, developing corporate behavior, helping you understand how to network within the organization and outside of the organization, respect in the workplace, responsibility in the workplace, risk assessment, safety, teamwork, and team building. As you can see, we have a lot planned for you this year. Now, let me help you understand a few things. Let me share with you 5 reasons why soft skills are important to employers. One, it helps with indicating longevity. Now, you see, when you think about longevity in the workplace, here's the things that you need to consider and think about. You see, when hiring for a position, most employers look for signs that an applicant or a candidate will stay at the company long term. Nobody wants to keep hiring and rehiring because it just cause a whole lot of confusion in the office. If an employee shows the capacity to grow at the company, that employer will not have to expend more resources hiring a replacement, right? See, soft skills like conflict resolution, commitment, motivation can make a long-term asset out of you for employers, right? Your attitude toward work is one of the most important indicators of longevity at the job, and employers may use longevity to decide between two similar applicants. This is why that's so important. The second reason is a measure of teamwork, right? See, if you're applying for a position as a part of a team, the hiring manager will judge your application partly based on how well you can fit within the group dynamics. See, employers use soft skills as a way to measure your teamwork and communicate and your communication abilities and skills, right? Regardless of how great your technical skills are, you need to be a team player to help make the team operate efficiently and effectively. See, so it's important that you develop your soft skills so that you can fit within the confines of a great team. Soft skills help you be more flexible. It helps you with active listening. And these are all things that you can put on your resume. So I'm excited about this. The third reason why soft skills training is important, it helps facilitate growth. Right now, facilitating growth. See, most soft skills contribute to your ability to not only use your existing skill set, but to develop and grow those skills consistently over time. The ability to accept and implement feedback is a soft skill that many people struggle with. Right? You may be one of those people that struggle with that. See, employers also want to hire people who not only respond to criticism from others, but consistently look for ways to improve without being asked. Uh-oh, that's a good one, right? Use your soft skills to be self-sufficient and reflective when it comes to work, and you can quickly become a standout employee. Now, the fourth one, we only have a couple more here. The fourth one is to help you gain confidence. This is why soft skills training is important. See, your social skills can help you navigate workplace issues with confidence. Your confidence will help you influence others and persuade them to your perspective in a professional situation, right? This can be especially useful during an interview where your confidence in soft skills can convince an employer to choose you over another applicant. You see, because if you walk in with little confidence, guess what? You're going to walk out the same way and you're not going to get hired. So we want to help you improve your confidence level. Using soft skills to build your confidence can help you integrate into a new workplace environment and establish yourself as an essential member of the team from day one. And the final one is develop leadership. You see, developing leadership skills is extremely important for every employee, whether you're entry level or you're all the way in the executive level. See, show employers that your leadership capabilities by emphasizing soft skills on your resume is important. Focusing on your soft skills shows that you are thoughtful about how your habits and your attitudes impact others in the workplace. It's an essential part of great leadership, right? One of the reasons employers seek out soft skills is that they are more nuanced, if you will, than technical skills. I want you to know there's a book that's called "What Got You Here Won't Get You There," and it talks about how some people never reach a senior level or the next level not because of their technical skills. That they are strong technical. I'll give you an example: a CFO. From a technical standpoint, he understands the books. He understands how to work the books. He understands how to journal everything. He understands how to help the organization run smoothly from the technical standpoint of finances. However, it's some of the things that he says, how he responds to people, how he makes people feel bad. It's those things, those soft skills that causes that person not getting the promotion. That could be you. So again, it's those nuanced things rather than technical skills, and soft skills can help you adapt to a variety of personality types and settings. People with strong soft skills can analyze what kind of leadership strategies their team needs to succeed, and they can implement them different strategies for every setting. Now, that's what I want to share with you. And let me tell you what, I can tell you that these soft skills make all the difference in the world. So here's what I want you to do. There's right on the screen, and I'm going to put in the comments, I'm going to put the link so that you can go and check out the soft skills training that we're offering. And this soft skills training is offered in person. We actually have a blended process. We can do it in person, we can do it virtually live, or we can do it virtually where you do it on your own time. I prefer the in-person training, but these soft skills workshops are designed to take you and your organization to a whole nother level. So now just put your smartphone up to the screen, and that QR code right there, you'll be able to just boom, go right over there. You can see everything that we have. We even have 30 to 50 seconds videos to help you better understand what each of our programs are all about. We put a lot of work and effort and time into making this possible for you. So I'm excited to share this with you. Hope you dive in, give it to your manager if you're not the person that would bring these in. If you're looking for here's how you can use these soft skills. One, if you're looking for someone to bring into your organization, give us a call. Two, if you're looking to train your be a trainer where we train you and then you teach it to your organization, call us. We can actually do that, and we actually can have a whole packet where we can give you scripted PowerPoint presentations with activities, with videos, with all the materials that you need, all you in one package. We teach it to you, and then you can teach it to your organization. So we can do it, you can do it, or we can do it online. We have a full LMS system, learning management system, where your employees can take all of our training by themselves on their own time. You can still track it. You can still keep up with who's coming what course and all of those type things. So check out our soft skills training. I'm excited about bringing that to some organizations here in 2022. We're already working on with a few organizations right now to start that. So again, I'm excited about what we're doing in that area. So make sure you check that out. The next thing, whoo, man, I tell you what, I got a lot to share with you now. The next thing is our Wave Youth Leadership. Now, if you want to help impact youth across America, you need to just check out this 50-second video right quick. Let me tell you what, Wave Youth Leadership, and WAVE, by the way, stands for We All Value Excellence. Wave Youth Leadership is taking the country by storm, folks. Let me tell you what, since we launched Wave Youth Leadership in 2021, we have expanded to 15 states and Canada. We have ambassadors in all of those states, and we are taking the country by storm. Now, let me tell you what, Wave Youth Leadership, let me just give you a little bit of information on Wave Youth Leadership. I'm not going to go through everything about it, but let me tell you what, Dr. Nicole Rankin came on and helped put this program together for us. And wow, she's done a fantastic job for us. And then we have our contributing partner, Joanna Rincon, who helped us translate this into Spanish. So if you speak Spanish, if your school speaks Spanish, if you have Spanish speaking audiences, not a problem for us. We have our program in both English and in Spanish at our elementary level. So let me give you a little bit of information on WAVE. Our why: we exist to help school districts accelerate academic achievement for all students, particularly low performing and underperforming students, and to improve students' values, their ethics, and their character-driven. How do we do? With interactive and engaging student development programs to help ensure we develop their skills, their knowledge, their attitude, and all those things. So what is it that we really do? First thing is that we do is, and this is, our core values are based on student feedback. There's 25,000 students in a survey that the Search Institute did. And here's what students said. One, show me that I matter. So our core value number one is express care. The second thing that these students said is push me to keep getting better. So we said challenge growth. The third thing they said is help me complete tasks and complete goals. So we said provide support. The next thing they said is treat me with respect and give me a say. Meaning what they're saying is share power. And the final thing they said is connect me with people and places broad horizons. In other words, help expand my possibilities. Help me do things that I can't do on my own. And let me tell you what, with Wave Youth Leadership, some of the things that we know about youth, and the data says this. One is that students who have mentors are 55% more likely to enroll in college, 78% more likely to volunteer regularly, 90% more likely to become a mentor themselves, and 130% more likely to get into a leadership position. Now, that is amazing. Just that alone are reasons why we need to be mentors for our students. See, there are a lot of people that say they want to help, but they don't take the charge. They don't step up and get involved. Our Wave Youth Ambassadors, that's what they are doing. In just a few months, 15 in Canada are taking we are a evidence-based youth program. didn't just pick up and say we want to have a youth program. It's based on research, and we know that they're going to learn in the program, they are going to utilize, and we know that they're effective. So if you want to help youth go to another level, if you want to be a part of a movement that's changing youth socio-emotional learning across the country, then you need to get involved. And the way you're going to get involved is, hold on, let me get to my QR code. All of these things were, hold on a second. Oh, I know, I forgot to about that. Here we go. My QR code is right here. All you have to do is hold your smart device up to the screen, and boom, you can get involved with Wave Youth Leadership. Again, it's we all value excellence, and it is one of the only U.S.-based, evidence-based youth training programs, and we're in 15 states right now, and we're looking to come on board social emotional in schools. That there are going to be a lot of people that talk about it. They talk about it on a help on a few step. You have a cure right there where you help. I also just put it in the link in the comments. All you got to do is click the link, go to the website. You're going to have all the information you want to have right there. You can get involved. No mask movement ever started with a mask. All right. All mass movements started with one individual and make a difference, to add value, and then other people came alongside them. And folks, I'm telling you, we walk right alongside you. We help you understand how to get into school system. We help you understand how to get a meeting with a superintendent, with a principal, with a discipline coordinator, with a Title I coordinator. We help you understand all of that, help you structure your meeting, help you with putting your agenda together, with your discovery meeting, help you putting your proposal together, help you with all the talking points that the material is all there for you, is laid out. You don't have to put anything together. It's all laid out for you. The curriculum is fully vetted already and laid out for you. All you have to do is print the page, read the page on what the activity you need to do, and bring in the materials to work with students. And we know that it works, folks. Wave Youth Leadership. You got the QR code right on your screen. Go ahead and get it with Wave Youth Leadership. I'm telling you, you will not want to miss out on this opportunity. Now, so I've talked with you about our soft skills training. If you're just jumping in, just tuning in, make sure you watch the replay on this so you can get involved with our soft skills training. Then I just talked with you about our youth development, Wave Youth Leadership. So see, we start off with soft skills training for adults. Then we go to youth. The next thing, and it's exciting that we're going to be doing this year, we will be publishing a new book. And notice I didn't say, no, I'm sorry, I did say that. But actually what I meant to say is we're going to be publishing several books this year. I got a little bit ahead of myself. We're going to be publishing several books this year. Now, the first book is soon to come out in a couple of months, and I'm excited about it. This is going to be for managers, for supervisors, for leaders, for anyone who is a leader of people. See, effective, high-quality management is the key to organizational success. No matter what your industry, your organization needs to have skilled managers in place to be the best that they can be. But managers don't just appear out of nowhere. See, you got to be equipped with the skills to succeed. Managers need to be developed. And while the organization is likely to do a mix of external hiring and internal promotion, taking the time to develop new managers from within the organization is a worthwhile time investment. See, there are several strategies that help you develop new managers, which ensures not just the success of individual employees, but the organization as a whole. And guess what? You are one of those managers. You are one of those people that need help with being developed. So you need to have the skills, the tools, the applications to help take your team to the next level. Now, here's the thing. You have to be willing to develop yourself, to develop your soft skills. And I'm telling you, at the right time, at the right time, at the right time, I'm going to need your help in ordering one of these books. Tonight is not that time, but I'm going to need your help at the right time to order one of these books. And I'm going to make sure when you order that book that I'll autograph it for you. All right. Now, what I need your help with tonight, though, I need you to help me with selecting a title for this first book. There are 4 books that are going to come out in 2022. I'm already saying it. We're already working on them. But this first book, I want your help in selecting a title for the book. So I'm going to put the QR code right on the screen. Wait, that's not it. Hold on a second. Let me get to the QR code for the book so I can add that to my screen. Hold on. Let me get to the right one. Okay. I think I must have moved my QR code for this. Hold on a second. There we go. Vote on the book title. There's the QR code. I'm also going to put the link in. To get the QR code, all you have to do is put your smart device right up to the screen, and you can go to that site, and you can vote on the title of the book. I really appreciate you voting on the title of the book, right? So if you could do that for me, just click on the QR code, and also let me put the link in the comments here. For some reason, it didn't go in there the first time, so let me do that. Okay, so I put it in the comments. I'm going to post it again. Just look like on some sites that did not pop up there. There we go. So it's in the comments. The QR code is on your screen. Just go there. Help me out tonight, please. And you select the title of the book. That's where I really want. We're going to get to the point where we're going to be ordering this book, because I'm going to be pre-selling the book real soon. But I want you tonight to just help me select the title. I mean, the content, oh man, we've been working on this content for a few months now, and it's a really good book, right? Helping supervisors, helping managers, helping leaders be better leaders of people. I said it earlier, effective, high quality management is the key to organizational success. But managers need to be developed. And you may be one of those people who are a leader that needs to be developed. We need to help give you the tools, the skills, and the applications that you need to help take your team to the next level. And that's what this new book is going to be. But guess what? You're going to get to select the title of what our book is going to be. So I'm excited that you're going to help. I'd appreciate that. And when you select one, if you want to come back and say, yes, I voted, that's going to help me know that, hey, somebody out there is voting. So I really appreciate that. Even if it's after the show is over, just come back here and say, I voted. I really would appreciate that. Thank you very much for doing that. I'll put that back up here in a second as well. And here's just a short clip on the Done by Some program that my son and I are going to do. I'm so excited to be doing a program with my son this year. And then I'm going to come back and I'm going to talk to you about some of the other things that we're going to be doing this year. All right. So we're going to be Done by Some. This is the father and son authentic conversations. And we're just going to be talking about things that men talk between father and how to deal with father and son relationships, how to make them stronger, how to make them better, um, uh, setting a good example, spending time together, developing shared interests, working together on a project, listening, having conversations, having authentic conversations. Thank you very much, Obiama, for voting. I appreciate that. So that's going to be called Done by Some. Fathers, sons, if you want to be on the show, just send me a message and we'll get you on the show. I'm going to put my email in the comments so that if you want to get on the show, you can definitely send me a message. If you know a father and son that should be on the show and should be recognized, send me a message. My email is in the comments. You can do that. If you know a son just really needs to have a man talk into his life and mentor him and tell him to tune into the show, and we will definitely be doing that. If you know a father that is struggling and he needs some conversations with other fathers and sons, definitely let us know, and we can do that as well on the show. It's going to air on Saturday mornings at 9 a.m. Central Time, starting not this Saturday. It's going to start Saturday, the January 22nd. All right, 9 a.m. Central Time. I'm just going to put it in the comments. Done by Some starts Saturday, January 22nd at 9 a.m. CST. Perfect. So I just have that for later. But so some of the other things that we're going to do this year, we're going to have special guests on the show. Normally, I have a guest every week. I'm not going to have a guest every week going forward. I'm going to be doing the show, but from time to time, we will have guests on the show, and I'll let you know in advance who the guests are going to be. I'm looking for people who want to be on the show as well. If you want to promote your business, let me tell you what happens when you come on the show. I'm gonna interview you, and I'm gonna ask you questions around your life, what you've been doing. If you have a business, tell me about your business. If there's something you want to promote, I love people coming on here to promote their business, promote activities they may have going on, promote some event that they have going. That's the whole purpose of my show. It's designed, though, to help elevate the level of a leadership mindset of our audience. And let me tell you what, if you want to talk leadership with Cedrick is where you want to get exposure, because we have a pretty good audience. Sometimes they're all live, and sometimes they just listen to the show afterwards. And we're on 3, 6, 8 different social media sites live right now. 6 different Facebook groups, LinkedIn Live, YouTube Live. Our audience, we have a reach. And if you want to promote something, you want to be on the show, all you have to do is send me an email and say, hey, Cedrick, I'd love to be a guest on your show, and tell me what it's about. I already have a couple people who I have on a list for me to reach out to invite. So if you want to be one of those people on the show, definitely come on the show. I absolutely love that. Good evening, my good friend Jeff Willie. I see you tuned in. I definitely appreciate that. So tonight we've talked about the book that one of the books that we're going to launch. You're going to use that QR code, and you're going to vote on our book title. The QR code is on the screen right now. Go ahead and see that QR code. The link is also in the comments so that you can vote on that book title. And I really appreciate that. That book is going to be coming out here in the next couple of months. In the coming weeks, I'm going to be on here talking about how you can pre-order the book. And let me tell you what, folks, this book is going to be game-changing in terms of managers, leaders, people leading other people. We're going to help develop you. We're going to give you strategies. We're going to give you tips and tools and skills, things that you need, some actionable things that you can do every day to be an outstanding leader, to be an outstanding manager, to be an outstanding supervisor. If you're just reading it to help yourself prepare to be manager or supervisor or director or whatever level, you can get this book and you'll be ready for that. So I'm going to be wrapping up the show here tonight because, tonight is college football night and we have Alabama and Georgia is playing tonight in national championship. So I'm going to be wrapping up the show shortly, but I want to say thank you for everyone that tuned in. And like I said earlier, I want to thank you for all the stuff you did for us in 2021. You helped us have a very successful year, and we're looking forward to your continued support in 2022. Talk Leadership with Cedrick. Everybody needs a little TLC, and I'm Cedrick LaFleur, your host. I'm so excited to be here with you tonight. Make sure you share this with someone. Someone that needs a leadership book to be a book on helping them to be a better leader. Someone that could help us in a youth space and they want to be a WAVE youth ambassador. So the link again to sign up for that is in the comments. Someone that may need to come on done by some. They need that father-son bonding time. Well, you need to tell them about that. Let me tell you about some of our WAVE youth ambassadors. We have I call him Dr. Jeff Willie, who handles the state of Texas for us. We have Dr. Yvette Blake. She also handles Texas. We have Miss Anna Banks in New Jersey, Edward Gordon in New Jersey. Dr. Nicole Rankin, one of the founding member partners, is in Atlanta. We have Sonia Lucas, and she's also in Atlanta. We have Dion Jones in Tennessee, Ella Clark, Doris Boss, Rita Reed, Marcelo Escalante. They're out on the West Coast. Danita Townsend, Ann Bodie, Carrie Carrie is in Canada, along with Crystal, who is also in Canada. Charlotte Edwards. Charlotte is doing some amazing things with youth across the United States. Leslie Bryant talking about handling that upper East Coast. Leslie and Dolores Millhouse, they got it locked down. Dr. Cheryl Burton, Titi Lola, Dr. Sitsi, Ruth Easterling, Elaine Taylor is Ruth and Elaine are two of our newest members. Ruth is in the Seattle, Washington area, and Elaine is in the Southern California area. So I'm excited about all the that have decided to become WAVE ambassadors to help us take youth leadership to the next level, folks. And if you are ready to do something like that, then you need to go ahead and jump in. And I am going to go ahead and wrap up the show. Thank you again for being on. I totally appreciate that. I'm Cedrick LaFleur. I'm your host. I get the privilege, the pleasure, and the honor to grace these screens every week. And I hope you stay tuned every week this year. We're going to bring some stuff to you. We'll have some giveaways. Some weeks we'll be doing some things. Some weeks I'm excited that you are tuned in again for 2022. Thank you guys, and make sure you have a wonderful evening and share this with someone. Just click the share button. That's all you have to do. Click the share button. Tell somebody about it. Tell a friend. Thank you. Please go vote. Thank you very much. Good night.